Hello, it's Matty G. Welcome back to Hopewell Farm here on Calmsden. Now we've got the grass field cut as we said we would do off screen. Got some news, got some cash. The field's been bought, we now own it. The fertilisation's been done on there. This is now ours, at least for now. We changed the bale wrapper to blue. I think it was blue, might have been white, no, blue. So we've got blue bales down there as well now. Also, we decided to get rid of the silo and replaced it with this. No bunker silo anymore, we now have this. It's a Hessian fermenting silo. And as you can see, nice and quickly actually, wow, look at the speed of that is. It's converting our almost 40,000 litres of grass into silage already. That'll work a treat. We also sold the baler, not the one we normally use, but the new green baler that we just bought. We just sold that. So I haven't had a chance to wash these since last time, but that'll be fine. We're in July, and I think we're not long away, not far away. I'm starting on this crop. I'm just checking this. It's at, what's it say? Just 43 litres. I've been hearing some issues since the unscheduled update that the game has done. Some sheep pastures have stopped producing wool over one quarter of a pallet. So normally you'll have 4 of these on a pallet, and the way to get around it is you have to take it out of the sell point and more spawn. We've got 43 litres there, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this. I don't think our sheep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's one of our sheep. 4. There we go. Now it's hiding. So we've got 4 sheep, and they're not breeded yet, so I'm not overly concerned yet. But as I say, if that doesn't go up too much in the next 2 months, then I'd be concerned. I've got more lettuce spawning. I think, yeah, we're nearly full. We have to check our capacities on our field levels on our greenhouses, make sure that we don't need to top up. There we go, it's starting to pick that up. We are at 82%. So we very much are nearly full. We have plenty of water, plenty of seed, plenty of fertiliser. This should be the same. Yes, it is. Got 1 pallet, might as well drag that round. Can I do it this side? Yeah, it can. I just wonder if that's starting that last. Yeah, so we've just got a little gap left to do, and then we can. Money's not a big issue for the time being, so we could technically store that and get another trailer, possibly. Something to think about. Honey, put this nice fence in around here now. You can tell. Just to separate it. Small gap we can just hop round through, that's alright. Yeah, we've got our honey bit sorted. We're up to nearly 10,000 there as well. So I think we're looking pretty sweet for this time. Sure everything's... yeah, I didn't clean that. I used the Massey mostly, didn't I? Yeah, it needs a good clean too. Alright, I think we're all good. Yep. Right, let's just check on the fertilisation states. Let's quickly check our growth. Yeah, so we're going to be ready next month to harvest. Here. I reckon 2 months away here. Both solid fertilised. Yeah, we're good, we're good. So, sleep through to our first harvest day. Should really park the truck up better. And yes, I'm well aware it could do with a nice clean. Jump out of there. And we'll sleep through till tomorrow. So some news for anyone that's been following. We're hopefully starting a second series up shortly. No real plans on yet whether or not it'll be a switch over from Calmsden in story time wise, or we'll start a whole new fresh on something. It's undecided yet, or it maybe even we'll run 2 consecutively or concurrently. I really dialect of that. But here we go. It's August and it's 9 AM in the morning. I think the first port of call is check the sales. Anything worthy? That's nice. It does everything. And it is a lot bigger than one that we currently use. It's only 14 grand. That's with the extension. Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter. We get extensions for free. And we can get it inbred for free. Take that number plate off. No plate. That seems like a fairly reasonable purchase to me. Will certainly help out in the fields. I think we'll take that. That was a nice little purchase. We'll go pick that up shortly. And we've got our Massey. We normally use this in the field to empty the harvesters because the harvesters don't hold too much. But the new one could definitely be used for selling. Selling our crops. Right, here we are. I think we're going to jump in the roster mash. We haven't used this one yet. That way we can almost double check that the header does work. That header though. It was a little low to the ground there. I was getting caught on our own manhole cover. Crazy. And still nothing from the sheep. We'll check the capacity of that on our way back through. What I'm going to do is just go up one side and across the top and then set it off. There we go. Oh, she's working. This little header does work on it. I mean, it's a small header. You can see it is tiny. But for the money we spent on it, it's not a bad little investment. Renting would have cost, you know, renting a decent machine, or even a small machine would have cost us nearly 20 grand, including header. And we've spent, let's say 25 on it in total, I think. If anyone can remember how much we spent on it, do comment. There's nothing like getting home from a real life hard day's work and jumping in a combine and just combining your fields or ploughing your fields. Or it's quite relaxing. Takes away the stress from the modern day workman. That's what I say. So yeah, it's I mean, it's a basic one. It's the in-game basic one, but It's not a bad little one for the amount of money you pay. It certainly does a job. We missed a little bit, but that's not a problem. It's not a problem if you miss the odd little speck. We'll clear up at the end. We'll do a run round at the end as well. There we go. The only reason we do these headers at the top is so that when we do set off Dave or Frank, they're not going to muck up, which they often do. Especially at the ends, they get stuck or they go into the bush, go too far, hit a random pole that's... Huh. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever noticed that there before. Something new every day. Not 100% certain exactly what has been changed in this new update. But we'll see if it's caused any bugs. I hope it hasn't. But I'm just going to try and line this up. Edge here and set him off. He'll create his own line. Absolutely fine, and then we will attempt to get straight out of here first time, and we failed that miserably. Go again. Failed it miserably. So sometimes it will go straight through. There we go. There we go. Try and get onto this corner. Before he gets down here and do a line across the bottom. That's going to be the idea. It's not going to work, is it? Apparently we're caught on something. It's fine. That is fine. That'll do us beautifully. And this is canola, so there won't be no straw swath. No straw this time. But, yeah, straw is definitely going to be picked up by a forage harvester, I think, from now on. So we can shove it straight in the fermenting silo, because now it doesn't just take chaff or grass, it'll also take hay and straw. Fantastic. And let's face it, straw is... sometimes you wonder whether or not it's worth baling it up and selling it for how little sometimes you can get. Silage, on the other hand, definitely worth it. Definitely. What we're going to do is we're going to try and take an edge off here before we set him off. So it gets a fairly straight line. And now we're going to jump in. Should we take the voucher? Voucher doesn't get too much work, does it? We'll use the voucher. I'm going to pick up the little Massey Ferguson trailer. We won't need to get the big trailer from the store until we finish our jobs for the day. There's probably a few of you already commenting about turning our corn crop that we've just bought into chaff. The thought has crossed my mind. However, it would be nice to do corn. Just to say that we've done it and we've got it. It's in our silo. Normally I try to stick on, especially on British maps, I try to stick with rapeseed, wheat, barley. Sometimes a few bits of oats. You stop moving. You're pulling me with you. Stop it. Stop. Stupid. That's the idiots. I told you not the brains. I'm trying to empty you and you're taking me out. Now where's he going? Apparently I'm in the way again still. There we go. There, we can empty some of that. That'd be nice. For those of you not 100% certain what I mean when I say rapeseed oil is canola. It's just referred to here in the UK, especially, as rapeseed oil. Alright, yeah, 3,500 there. That wasn't bad. Hurry up and hightail it over here. We'll add a little bit more from our other buddy in the harvesting field. I'm not sure who's in which. I think this may be Frank. Since Dave went on a killer rampage, and I don't often let him drive the Kloss anymore. Yeah, it's Frank. I can see Frank. He always wears sandals when he's harvesting. I believe it or not, got a couple of thousand out of him as well there. There we go. Just shy of 7,000. And that's going to go. Pop that straight in the silo. Keep that nice and dry. It'll be sold in about November time, I believe. We've got a very big sale ahead of us this year. Absolutely massive. I mean, we thought we did well last year. I mean, I don't know, dare I say 800k? I mean, we did, what, just over 5.5, just over 500,000. I think 600,000 maybe. This time round, we've been fertilising the grass field every time. So the cuts have been bigger. We're no longer wasting odd bits left in the field. We've been picking them up as well. And we'll be putting any other bits into here. And wow, that was quick. They're already done. That's already done. Wow. Let's jump into production menu and let's show you the fermenting silo. So productions are here. Honey, as you can tell, yeah, that's all them. Lovely jubbly. Here it is, the Hessian fermenting silo. As you can tell by, we've got 38,561. It's 1 for 1. That's how much silage we have. That's how much grass we put in. But as you can tell by how small that's raised up, this holds a lot. I mean a lot. Grass, hay, chaff, straw. And I believe it's 1 million of each. 4 million silage. That's I believe it is anyway. So you can put straw in there and you'll get silage out. Chaff, obviously silage, but also hay. And it's $2 a month. But what we're doing now is we're going to deactivate that so it doesn't cost us any money while we're not using it. Just check on the eggs on the chickens so we can put them away before that blocks anything up. Oh yes, definitely need to do that. Not really straight, is it? There we go. Perfect. Bring this one over into the middle. Chicken feed, 5,000, they're good. Everyone's happy. Alright, let's do some unloading again. I think the only one of the... See, the voucher's got unique. You can drive it backwards. It has the option with this rear steering. And it's a very unique... It's a unique tractor to have and use. The downside to it is its initial get up and go is really slow. yeah, I'm not been liking it on this particular playthrough. It's kind of just wanting to get rid of it constantly. But until something just right comes along, I think it has to be just right for us to jump at the chance. Money has to be right. Everything has to be right about it. Don't know just pure old instinct buy. It has to be right. The right piece of equipment for us. That's what we want. There we go. You do that. Got to cut in front of you. You'll be alright. Let's catch this one on its way up. Go. How much you got for us this time? And we'll follow it towards the end. That's what I mean about the get up and go. Once it gets over about 10, it shoots off. Under 10, it's got no guts. And then suddenly off like a racehorse. And it's not how we want it. I want it just nice and steady, where we can just tap the throttle on. Keep up, but yeah, still we said we'll stick with it to the end of the row with this one. We might get over 7,000. Indeed we are. We'll definitely get to the end of the row. If we go up to about 200, I think I would safe to say there should be over 14,000 in total that we've harvested off this field now already. Not a bad little yield. I don't remember how much we got last time. I'm just for some reason I'd like to say 27,000. Obviously this harvest is going a little quicker because now we've got the 2 harvesters. We don't need the 2 harvesters just yet, but certainly has come in handy. There we go. Pop that in there and we'll have a look. We have, yeah, just over 14,000 of canola. Right. While we're remembering, let's go check out this wall bale. 71 litres, so that is increasing. So they are producing more wool. Check out our animal box here. 8 months. I think now. 3 more months. October, November, December. Oh no! We have baby Jesus lambs. Baby Jesus lambs. Holy lambs. We should get, I don't know, can you name sheep? Can you name the sheep? No. It's a shame. I call them all Baby Jesus 1, Baby Jesus 2. Jesus sheep. And I know anyone who's quick to the draw, they'll go, oh, Jesus, really, you know, that person, that character, that fictional person or that real person, he wasn't actually born at Christmas, he was born at Easter. They just brought it forward to Christmas to coincide with a pagan holiday. Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows that. Even devout Christian knows that, and they don't care. No. Christmas, you know, it's not really about that anymore, so yeah, it's too commercialised, no one cares. I mean, that is such a... I mean, I know it's cheap, I know it's small, and I know it's not something you always get, but it is a pretty... It is a pretty little harvester, isn't it? I think when you think of like the John Deere ones, they're not as nice as they should be, really, for the amount of money they are and the big name brand. The Dutch Varts ones look old and squared and horrible. The New Holland ones look nice, but they're like the smaller capacity of the lot. The POS ones are awesome. And then you got the case ones. Constant dual wheels. Ross and Mash. Yeah, just, yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if they did some more? Rather than just the one smallest one. Why not have a mid-range one or a top one? What would that look like? Because the detailing on it, I wish you could climb up these little ladders. Oh, you can. Oh, no, I can't. You can. The detailing on these little ones are brilliant. I mean, from the exhaust to all the details. You have to try and keep walking just to try and stay on point. But yeah, I think this is probably one of the better detailed pieces of equipment. Right, anyway, let's jump off. Jump in, see how we're doing. 57% complete or filled. There's some odd bits missed, but as I say, we're going to go round with one of these harvesters at the end and pick up all the little loose odds and sods, as we call them. Or as we used to call it in the trade, and when I say trade, I used to do some fencing. That's like wood panel fencing. We used to call it the shit list, pardon my French. Basically what that meant is once the job was complete, you know, obviously you'd have to explain it to the customer, and you wouldn't use the word shit list. But yeah, once the job was complete, you say, well, we'll be back in 2 days and just tidy up everything that needs sorting out and the little odds jobs, you know. We have our own list, but if there's anything you notice or anything you want to add, you know, it gives you 2 days to make sure you're, one, you're happy and satisfied, and two, to point out anything that you think, oh, you know, that top's missing on that fence post, or actually I want a 6-inch gravel board under that fence before anything like that. You have an opportunity to change or add a little something to it. Okay, yeah, sometimes there's some cost involved, like for example, if you decide suddenly you want 6-inch gravel boards underneath your fence panels, as long as the actual fence post allows it, you can have that, but it's going to cost. It's got actually, it's not incorporated in the cost you've already paid for. This is something new you wanted to add to it. But there's other things like, you know, you want a top of a post having a cap on, or you wanted a different catch here or a different catch there. Those sort of things can be done. And that's what we used to call our shite list. Right, now we've got to lift back down and jump back in the tractor and empty. As it tries to reverse into me down the hill. Ah, bingo! Go. Right, you need to just hold your horses. Stop. Stop. Damn you. Alright, here we go. I do like rapeseed oil. It'll half look good when it goes in. It's one of the only few crops that are completely different in colour. I mean, if you go with wheat, barley and oat, they're all similar in colour. Slightly different shape, but they're all similar. Sorghum's orange looking on here, but you know, in fact it's very similar colour. Rapeseed oil is black. It's completely different. The seed is very different as well. And I don't know if any of you have ever tried a rapeseed oil seed, popped it in your mouth, seen them giving it a chew like the old farmers do to test the moisture. Everyone's a little different when they say what it tastes like. To me, it's very bitter and sharp. Not very nice flavour. I suppose it's not meant to. So at the end of the day, it's made into oil. Definitely getting through this field lovely jubbly fast. Seriously, I'm not in your way, bruh. See, I wasn't in your way at all. You said I'm in your way. I'm not. Nowhere near in your way. Definitely a bigger load than last time. Still coming in pretty thick and fast. I think that's it now. Another 10,000, well it's 11,000, but it puts us on about 25. And it's a possibility we'll break 30,000. And see, this is where the big new trailer that we just bought will come in handy. They'll be able to sell that in one lump sum. We're going to need... I'll take you. Let's get out of the way of the other harvester. That's going to crack on going up and down for now. We're going to come with me and we're going to crack on this end here. That little taft that you couldn't get earlier. Yeah, we get this lot on the end. We've got to go around the top and then down the other side as well. Mind you, probably want to come back down here as well. It's definitely there. So we're already at basically 1,000 litres there. So you don't want to miss all that. Could make a difference, that could. It's going to be a nice summer money come November. I keep saying November, I haven't checked. I hope it's November. All this talk about November. I know it's definitely eggs in November. They're the best price for eggs are in November. And we're going to try and keep them until November now. Just so we don't get caught up, we're just going to get this little taff. Nothing else at the top that's missed here. Okay. I'm going to head back down. Get the rest of that bit that was missed. And head over to the other side. It's always worth picking up your last little raggedy end bits. It does make a big difference. Well, especially this bit, obviously. It's a nice chunk, you don't want to waste all that. Header's not going to be wide enough to get the whole bit in one go, is it? I'll push this side to its limit. And no, see, it's fine. What we'll do is we'll just back up. It can't be too far back. It's only there, see. And away we go again. So that whole stretch was just under 2,000. Cheeky, going to take a bit of this off. And we missed some up here, I know we did. Let's just go up right on the edge until we find it. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. If we do fill up the Phoenix today, completely fill it up. If there's anything left, run that down in the. I might run that down in the TLX 2020, just to add a bit of cash for the day, or maybe not. Who knows? It's an option. There you go. All those little extra bits came to just 2,000, so that wasn't too bad. We'll get this here. Oops. That was not meant to happen. Reverse. And we'll start coming down this way. Go. I'll save the rust. Oh well. The rust and mash will have to come down and get that bit now. I was going to say it saves him, but never mind. Never mind. As long as I haven't parked the trailer and tractor in the way, we can just use this to unload. He says optimistically. Yeah, it's alright. Looks like we can do that. I think about here should be able to reach it. Yeah, there we go. I'll load that straight in there, and then we'll back this on up in to the shed and go get the roster. There we are. We're going to need this again shortly, today at least. I'll try and get right in the corner if we can. Oops, wrong way. Here we are. No, we're not. I jumped that dude. Beggars can't be choosers. Put that down and away we go. 78%, that went too bad. We've got another. Well, you're not going to get 200 off this, I don't believe. We might do. We might do. Let's see. We are 100 to go. Can we get to this to 4,000? Fingers crossed. That'll be a nice one if we do. I think that looks likely. Very nice. Good harvest. We wanted 30,000. I think we're over 30,000. I think we're over 30,000, or if we're not, we're damn close. It's a nice little harvest to this one. Go, bring it down the hill, swing her around, and that should be about the same position. Okay, there we go. We'll empty that out. They fixed the animation as well. So if anyone remembers the animation when you used to empty from the pipe on the roster, you'd get the obviously stream of that, and you'd also get a line going off at an angle up into the air, which I always thought was quite amusing. But they've fixed all that now. It's the 1.3 update. I'm not sure what they fixed on this new surprise update. Hopefully it hasn't affected us. How everyone is saying it that there are some affected problems. A lot of them on console. I haven't had any yet. Fingers crossed we won't get any. 31,904. Very nice. And do you know what? While we are here, let's get this put away in the right place. Look at that. We're going to go pick up the new... Is bigger trailer the right word? Oh well, we're going to go pick up the other trailer. There we go. Yeah, so now this is a drive-through again. Pick and dump up in the same place. So that's nice. Swing a left for the shop. How's that corn looking? That corn looking nice. Hey, hold your horses. Huh, isn't that weird? Is that just the... Oh, it's the shadow. I was going to say they look like they're green. Right, they're all gone green, yeah? That was almost a shock. Still, the corn's coming along nicely in our new field. It won't be a new field for long. Yeah, the plan is to buy field 5 and extend farm outwards that way. I'm not saying we won't ever buy field 9, it's not the plan at the minute. So we will see how much it will cost to repair it. We will see it. It might not be too bad. 2,261 for a paint job. No, we will repair it though. I don't think the paint's that bad on it. It looks quite fresh. You watch, first time I use it and it just end up all patchy and horrible. I think it's normally inside you see the worst with the paint job, don't you? So we can jump on in. No, it looks good. It looks good. Quite chuffed with that as a purchase for 14,000. 30,000 litre capacity, I believe. And it is it's a tip side back. I'm guessing it has a grain door as well. We can check through tip side. Tip side back or grain door, yeah. It's fine. What I would like is a conveyor belt type. They're always really handy to have. I've seriously gone way too wide on that. Not to worry. We'll go through this way and we'll put it into the same shed, I think. Or what was going to be the bale storage, but some little shed now. In you go. Fits in there nicely. It's like the Massey's big brother. Big brother and little brother. Except for they're not, the other one's not Massey, obviously. It is massive looking though. Very nice. Definitely an improvement. We're going to go fill up this with... yeah, we're going to go fill up with fuel. Should we fill up with fuel? No, do you know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it until we absolutely have to put fuel in it, because obviously we've all heard me say this countless times now. This is the one that I'm looking to get rid of, out of all of them. This is the one. The Massey's staying no matter what. That is my baby. Unless something comes along that's just wow when it's a Massey. The Massey is staying. Same with the John Deere for now. I think I've grown to love this one a lot, and since adding all this, it looks fantastic. This one's going to be replaced. With what? I'm not overly fussed. It just has to fit our budget, look right, be right, etc, etc. Just check everything else. Whoa. Just push these ones on up. That's not what to happen. Turn you around. Just taking them. Not sure how much room it's got. It has room for hardly any. Oh, gold. There's room for hardly any, so I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to drag a couple round. Come on. Won't you come? Why does it keep doing that? It's doing this before with this jumping motion thing. It is unusual. Not had that on other maps, but then I haven't been playing too many maps of recent, and that doesn't look like it's taken anymore. Oh, yes it is. Oh, we're nearly full. It's nearly full. 5 short. I'm wondering if that'll actually even take 5. This is a 500 litre. Yep, it took 5. I'll put this over there. This is now full. Are full. Watch out for the eggs, not get close to them. Don't need to lose all this. I'm going to keep it in here for now. Close that up, full load there, lovely jubbly. Do you know what, it does need a clean, doesn't it? I'll give this a clean. It looks like our number plates have wigged out since we purchased the TLX series. Anything new that we get now, it's this weird blue colour. It's unusual. There we go. Yep, lovely jubbly. Right, before we jump in, let's have a look to see how much it will cost us to get another. Okay, it's not under that. Do you know what? Easiest way of finding it. TLX Phoenix combinations. It's one of the, there it is. If we just stop going, it's £4.5 grand. Yep, I'm gonna buy one. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Really. Wood, main colour. Obviously, we're going for the dark green. And whoa, 4,700 option. What option? All I've done is paint. This is 1,100. That's the main colour. It's still, do you know what? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. We get one anyway. That makes sense, doesn't it? So I'll have one of them. We'll collect that in the next episode. We'll also show off the evening lights in the next episode. We'll sleep in the next episode, and we'll get cracking on that field, ploughing it or cultivating it, ready for sowing. It looks like that one over there will be ready by that. Might even be ready now. Oh, it's still growing, but that definitely will be ready. Yeah, let's push through there. Oh, skip and a jump. Also, we will be close, if not ready, for another grass cutting. Or is that, no, that'll be, yeah, it'll be October, that will be. But we will see you next time. This has been Matty G. Remember, if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification, give us a thumbs up, all that spiel. And also, if you're on Twitch, please do follow us. You get up-to-date videos before they're released on YouTube. Until next time, this is Matty G, out.